Hello storytellers! I'm Kate from Belarus and I would like to share things that inspire me. So we'll begin, and this is not all. They're called Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. They work really well with the lyrics, so most of the songs they can be viewed as short stories or even novels or films or whatever. For example, The Song of Joy. I think that we can speak a little bit about Björk. Is an unusual kind of human being. I also would like to note the Doors. The band is called The Aphrodite's Child and the CD is, well, you can see 666. Listen to it to all this. You have to listen very carefully and maybe feel something. Then we have the movies. One of my favorite films for the last I think years is this movie called Tournée. I don't know, I'm not sure about the right French pronunciation. So it's a film directed by Mathieu Amalric. I hope I pronounced it correct. For me, this is an incredible film that speaks about art, if you wish. If you want to see ideas about art, you will see them there. It speaks about personality and about people, and of course it speaks about women being women. It's a very interesting idea, and for those who are concerned with this idea, I think you will find this movie wonderful. Kim Ki-duk. It's a South Korean film director. He used to be, but I think he still is a painter, so he has this sense of seeing beauty and visualize it. And of course the stories that he tells you with his movies are also extraordinary. They are not usual stories that you can expect a movie to tell you. So and of course his best movie is this, called Pietà. And the thing that I love the most in this life is Monty Python's Flying Circus. This is the most wonderful TV comedy show ever. Of course I like the Goon Show, but I think Monty Python's will be easier for me. So all of their shows, all of their songs, all of their movies, all of their everything that they have ever done, and also their solo work. For example, the movie by Eric Idle, The Rattles, All You Need Is Cash. It's about a certain Liverpool band, a quartet, if you know what I mean. And for example, a movie by John Cleese, A Fish Called Wanda. It's great. It's a great sphere if you are interested in a kind of humor. And sometimes after watching, for example, Monty Python, you will understand that some things that are not funny suddenly become funny. So, and you start seeing Monty Python everywhere you go. It freaks people out. These are the books. These are the interviews with film directors. Here I have with Pedro Almodovar. Then we have Lars von Trier. He's one of my all-time favorite film director. And we have Woody Allen. I also have, if you see, can you see that it's Terry Gilliam, again Monty Python, David Lynch, and the Coen brothers. And if you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, drop everything, stop watching the video and go watch the movie. I'm inspired by art, I mean paintings, of course. So I like reading about the artists, about the painters, and I like watching at their works and get my own ideas. So here you see Frida Kahlo and Vincent van Gogh, the one who was without an earlobe. With in the case of this wonderful man Van Gogh, you can read his letters to his brother Theo, and in case of Frida, you can, apart from watching the movie, which is also a good movie with Salma Hayek, directed by Juliet Taylor, you can read a book. If you can you see that? No, there is a book. There, you see? There's the book, written by Hayden Herrera, called Frida Kahlo. Biography is a biography of Jim Morrison. This particular one was not as this one written. This was written by Jerry Hopkins and Danny Sugarman. Sorry, but this one was written by a Russian journalist. So, if there are any Russian viewers, I highly recommend this book. So it was written by Alexei Polikovsky, and it's called Morrison, or the Journey of a Shaman. Sorry. For example, certain poems. Not that I like authors. I like Theodor Riedke. Some other. Pablo Neruda, for example, Robert Dwight Joyce, and the Russian poet Arseny Tarkovsky. I like modernist literature, British and American. I like Faulkner, James Joyce. My also all-time favorite author is James Baldwin, and he's highly recommended because he has this gift of writing simple stories about simple people, the everyday people, but he does it in a very masterful way. And of course the stories that he writes also are not the usual kind of stories. So if you want to have an example of what is an unusual story is, so of course you should read James Baldwin. Also, my all-time favorite book is Lolita. Again, the story, the language, everything, so in Russian and in English. I am inspired by many things, because I'm also inspired by my friends, their stories, some people that I see on the bus, in the street, people that I know, people that I don't know. So there are too many things out there to be inspired, so don't limit yourself to anything and just be inspired, be always inspired, and it's time for storytelling. So good luck.